All right, we have a true rock legend joining us today. He's the man behind some of the most iconic hits of the 80s, including Jesse's Girl and Don't Talk to Strangers. And on top of that, fans of General Hospital will also remember the times he's graced the screen with his presence. Please welcome the one and only Rick Springfield. Rick, first off, we wanted to wish you a very belated birthday. I know you're calling it the birthday that never ends. Are you celebrating birthdays maybe a little differently now than you were in the 80s?
Oh yeah, definitely. They're very meaningful now.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm 74. I just turned 74, and so I mean, I don't know how much longer I'll be touring. So we'll see.
All right. Well, we're excited because, I mean, speaking of the 80s, you led us right into it. The I Want My 80s tour sounds like an absolute blast. What can fans anticipate from this tour?
We have a lot of fun on stage. I have an amazing band, and we're playing with the Hooters and Tommy Two Tone, and yeah, so it's a great show. This wall-to-wall hits, and everybody's a good guy, and I love it.
And I mean, people, they love the 80s. I mean, Jesse's Girl came out in 1980. I have to ask, do people still walk up to you to this day and sing that song when they see you?
Pretty much, yeah. It's one of those songs that kind of went on to have a life of its own. It's been in once it started to get into movies, I think it opened up a whole new audience for it.
In the 80s, they were such an iconic decade for music, fashion, and culture. Looking back, what's your favorite memory or moment from that era that still makes you smile?
I have no memory of the 80s.
That means you're having a good
No,
time.
I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. The music was great. I loved the music, and apart from all the bad haircuts and the leg warmers, it was
Yeah.
really high-end music most of the time. And I think people are starting to understand that now as music gets more and more fragmented. I think I'm certainly missing straight ahead rock and roll on the radio.
And I mean, you've had an incredibly successful career in both music and acting. Your role as Dr. Noah Drake on General Hospital was memorable. Any new and exciting, maybe acting projects coming in the future that you could share with us? Any more soap operas?
Uh, no soap operas, but I've done some good stuff. The writing, I think the great writing has gone to television now. It's not really in the movies. And although I did the movie with Meryl Streep a few years ago, but like I've done True Detective and Californication and American Horror Story and Supernatural, and the writing is really great on all those shows. So unfortunately, right now, there's no writing going on. Well, there is, but no one's getting paid for it. The strike is still on, as far as I know.
Yeah. And Rick, we have to ask you about your latest album, Automatic. It's got fans buzzing. Can you tell us a bit about the inspiration behind this new music and what can listeners expect from it?
Well, geez, go buy it. Don't have me tell you
Here we go.
what's in there.
Well,
It's very pop. It's power pop, but it's kind of like fans have likened it to a mix of Working Class Dog up to Tao, kind of everything I've done up to then, I guess. I didn't really set out for that, but it was I just wanted to write songs that sounded great, and I played pretty much everything myself, and did it in my studio here in the house, and it was really a fun project.
the I Want My 80s tour is featuring, as you saw, Rick Springfield along with the Hooters, John Waite, and Tommy Two Tone. You can catch them at the Ironstone Amphitheatre in Murphys, California this Saturday, September 16th. Tickets are available at Ticketmaster.com.